What's up, everyone? It's JuGGs, your favorite YouTuber on the entire Smidwinders channel, hopefully, and welcome to a new video. This is a list video. Now, I'm sorry we haven't posted in a while, but we're getting back on it. And I know I said that before, but now we're serious. We're getting back on it. We've changed our picture. We have something completely original. We're cracking down on shit. We even got a Twitter, so be sure to go follow us at the Smidwinders. And now let's get to the video. Now, as you probably saw by the title today, I'm bringing you a list for 5 things to know about Dragon Ball Xenoverse, so you can better appreciate Xenoverse 2. Now, this is probably not anyone's kind of video that's on this channel, but if it is, awesome! Please watch, because these are some things that if you didn't get to play Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1, but you're looking forward to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, then you can come watch this video, and you'll get to see, like, what all happened in like, a couple things that happened in Xenoverse 1 that you might not appreciate that has changed in Xenoverse 2. Possibly. I don't know for certain yet because all we have so far is trailers. So let's get down. Starting at number 5, we have no Vanity System. Now this really ticked a lot of people off with Xenoverse 1 because you would end up with some goofy ass clothing, or you would end up with just some like not cool clothing, or maybe you liked this clothing better than this clothing or whatever. But Xenoverse's clothing system was purely stat based, meaning, which if you don't know, it just means that this idol, like, if my jacket was in the game, and it had a +5 stat boost with -5 strength boost, that's that. But with the Vanity System, what would happen is this jacket wouldn't have shit. And you would get, like, I don't know, say, like, a roll of fabric and a piece of metal, and you could improve the strength and the speed rating on this jacket. Or decrease the strength and improve the speed, or whatever you want to do. That's a Vanity System. So if you don't know, that's what everybody wanted out of Xenoverse 2. And hopefully it is coming to Xenoverse 2. We don't know yet. As of now, this is being uploaded in August before Xenoverse 2 release. Moving on to number 4, we have the Dragon Balls. Now, everyone knows that with Dragon Ball Z, the biggest part of it is the Dragon Balls. It doesn't seem like it, but it's the underlying theme of the whole thing. In the end, it all comes down to the Dragon Balls. It's how people get revived. It's how bad people can go away. This. It's how people learn things. So in Xenoverse, you could collect the Dragon Balls, which could grant you things like 500,000 Zenny, or I want to level up one, or I want this new accessory, this. You can ask Shenron for certain things. So keep an eye out on Xenoverse 2 for these things. Now, in Xenoverse 1, the way you got them was by going to the parallel quests, which were the side missions, and you could go play them, and any of them were another online player's custom created character could, like, interfere. Like, with side quests, if Kane made a character on that game, his character could come and interrupt mine, and I'd have to fight his character and then resume the mission, or the mission would be finished and he'd show up. So, basically, any mission where you could fight one of those characters, you had a chance of getting a Dragon Ball. Now, it was completely random, but it was completely random if you would get one or not, but those specific missions always either had one or didn't if you met certain conditions. Moving on to number 3, you could unlock Super Saiyan 4 Goku by completing all 55 base game parallel quests. Now, the reason I say base game parallel quests is because there's, I think, about 20 parallel quests that you get from the DLC. Now, if you buy the DLC, you'll get a couple different characters anyway, but that's beside the point. You want Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I bet. So, you could get Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta by pre-ordering the game, but with Super Saiyan 4 Goku, you had to beat the 55 base game parallel quests. So, assuming Xenoverse 2 is going to have parallel quests, beat all the base game ones. See what they have. The world may never know, although they probably will, because there are some heavy completionists out there. Moving on to number 2, we have Saiyans were clearly favored. Now, Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super is all about Saiyans. Now, like, you've got the Earthlings and the Namekians and all that coming in and trying to help fight and all this, blah, blah, blah. And you've got the villains that weren't Saiyans or whatever. But Saiyans were clearly favored in that series. They were the favorites. They were exactly what it was focused on. So, Saiyans were the most liked in Dragon Ball Xenoverse. They had the most transformations, those being Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2, Super Vegeta 2, and any of the Kaioken forms they wanted. But the rest of the custom-created character races could only use the Kaioken's, which everyone's glad is going to be changing with Xenoverse 2. With the giant Namekians, the Kid Buu form for the Majins, Golden Frieza, etc., etc., etc. And we're even getting Super Saiyan 3 for custom-created characters. So, Saiyans had the most transformations, and all the casual Dragon Ball fans, like, I consider myself a casual Dragon Ball fan. I didn't go to learn the length of Raditz' fucking hair, but I know that Vegeto's real name isn't what we have here in America. We have, like, a kind of play on it, sort of. So, moving on to the final thing on this list, Earthlings were on top. Now, you're probably confused as shit, like, wait, hold on, didn't you just say Saiyans were favored? That is true, but Earthlings were the most OP custom created characters because they were the most well-rounded, like, just starting off-wise. So, saying, like, each race and each gender for each race had different stat effects. Now, the Frieza race, which are Acrosians, and the Namekians didn't have females because there's no genders for or there's no real genders for those. They're both asexual races. So, but the Majins, which, even though we've never seen one, apparently there are female Majins, the Saiyans and the Earthlings, all had male and female forms. Now, the male Saiyan had the most strength to start off with. And it was just always an overlaying strength. So if you were level 99 and you only upgraded your strength the entire way through, it's still going to be stronger than some other people that could do the same thing with other races. And then the female Saiyans were, I believe, the second strongest. But Earthlings, they just had overall best. Everything had, like, up, up, up. So anyone who maxed out an Earthling to the best of their ability, they were almost unstoppable. So thank you everyone for tuning into this video today. I am JuGGs from Smidwinders, aka Tom if you want to call me that. Comment below if there's anything you think I should have said, or comment below if there's anything you found really helpful or really nice, or you just comment if you just feel like it. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow us on Twitter @TheSmidwinders, and I'll see you all in the next video.